Hi everyone, we are back. Episode 2. Trying to make the coziest vintage story world I can. Now, it might not look that cozy right now. Got a lot of fire going, but we got some pit kilns going. Hopefully, we'll be able to get into our copper age today. There is a few things I have ideas to work on. Yeah. Okay, so you see how this thing's spinning down, it's 54%. That means that this area that we're in is temporally unstable, so we're gonna want to move. I kind of like the idea of having a cute little area over here. There's a river over here that we could have made a bridge across. But we're gonna have to find another cute area to set up, and that's okay. There's a lot of options, I'll be honest. I don't know how far this stretch of, like, our gear going down will last, but, you know, we can find out. So it's been a minute since I've posted a video, for sure. I took a little break, although it wasn't really a break, it's like, you know. Apparently it's been 10 days since my last upload on this series, but I am appreciating the gratitude and support that y'all are showing for it. Now, I did take some comments into account, and one of the comments from Eugene Cornelius suggested to improve the bitrate, so I think I have done that. So hopefully it shouldn't be as blurry when I'm moving around as much. Looking at the preview, it does look a little bit better, but we'll see how that goes after rendering. It's actually been a little bit since I've played Vintage Story in general. Oh, look at this. Didn't know this trader was here? No, I don't think I did. And it looks like your gear's going back up, so I think, you know, over there, no go, but over here might be better. And I do like how there's this little trader here. It's great. Fuck. I think I did meet you. You trade kitchenware, so bottle racks, meat racks, okay. I do want to touch on the culinary artillery mod. I feel like that would be great to do. Are sea berries good? Yes, they are. Okay. So like I was saying, I would like to hopefully get into the Copper Age today. But first I just kind of want to check out how y'all are doing for sure. I've been doing well. Feel free to comment how you've been doing. Or, you know, one thing you can do is say something good that happened this week, you know? Find a little highlight in your life that happened this week. It's always good to look on the bright side. You're just gonna eat some berries right now. Because that's also— oh, kitty! You know, if we got fish, we could get a kitty. I don't know. I know that I'm bad at killing the fish in the river. I would be bad at that. Because the river has like the currents and it just makes you move, so it's hard to hold still long enough to harvest the fish. But you know, maybe we could have that be our little side quest, maybe. Copper and kitties, you know? Is a blueberry, okay, yeah. Make sure I'm eating good things. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for our pit kilns to finish, and then we're gonna— I think in the meantime we're gonna scout out a new area. I do think I am liking this little area over here. It does have the andesite, I think that is, for the like top layer of stone, but it does have this like nice little circle of mountain encompassing it, you know? I think that would be great. Kind of good place to build our cozy little starter base. And of course, eventually expand it into a cozy village, maybe. I'm gonna try and get seeds. The seeds will be good, because then we can start a farm. Because although we are going for cozy, we do still have to survive winter in this game, and that is something I have not played long enough to do, so I will get that first-hand experience with me. I'm a little bit nervous. I know a little bit about it, but not... I feel like knowing is way different than actually living through it, you know? I feel like that's kinda something I encounter in real life, because I like to say that I would be great if the world were to end tomorrow. Because I know a lot about survival, but I have no idea, I'll be honest. I have no idea how any of that knowledge would be in practice. It'd be completely opposite, you know? Oh, look at this. It's just... I love the views in this. Very pretty. Pixelated, but, you know. There's a lot of pixel art games, like pixel-based games that are just stunning to look at. Minecraft, Stardew Valley even, like, simple art, but it's so beautiful. And especially with Vintage Story, you can tell that, like, a lot of effort was put into, like, the textures for everything. Because the grass, that could have just been a few sticks, you know? But it's not. It has, like, details, it has, like, the little wavy lines, it looks windswept almost. And I think it kind of helps make it feel that much more alive. And that's always good. Makes you feel more into the game, you know? Like you feel in there. Yeah. We'll go with that. So I think, you know, I don't want to build a house straight away. I do want to put a little bit of planning into that before I actually go about it. We do have a little bit of copper. We do have some seeds. Okay. You know, I think I can eat these, right? Yeah, okay. I think while I wait for these to finish, what we have in there is like little copper creations that we're gonna use. They're gonna get a lot of use. There's like cooking pots, I believe. There's a storage vessel that will increase our storage on hand. And definitely like copper molds and stuff that we will be able to use. Crucible that's cooking in there, that's gonna be our go-to for moving on to the Copper Age. So I am excited for that. I don't know how... Okay, it has 9 hours left. That's a mod that helps me tell... That tells me how long it has left, and that's very useful. Very useful indeed. It's gonna take me a minute to get back into the flow of things. Of just recording, talking. While we do that, though, I think we're gonna scout out an area. Hopefully it won't be too dangerous as it gets dark. I know that... I think... Yeah, I allowed myself a grace period. So we won't have to worry about the monsters for a little bit. I don't know how many more days we have, but I'm sure it'll tell us whenever it hits midnight, which will be in 4 in-game hours. You know, I do like this area. It's very big. Allows a great amount of space. And it's generally kind of flat too. We got a trader over here so we can have a little friend. Little friend to talk to. And also there's cats. I think there's that cat that's that way. Yeah, we could get a friend. And also I'm just generally kind of keeping an eye out for little copper nodes on the ground. Because the tiny little rocks that have the copper in them, that, like underneath if you dig, once you get a pickaxe, then... But yeah, with the copper rocks, if you dig underneath them, then it'll lead you to like a copper vein, like copper ore vein, and that will be very much useful. Because the more copper we can get, the better, because we're gonna definitely need a lot. Oh, what's this? It's a little ore vessel? Okay. You know, let's see how much there is, and then maybe we can... I think we can eat this carrot right now, actually. And then we'll just to save space. We got some coal. That'll be great, because the burning temperature is higher. Yeah, that'll be good. Oh, that is something we're gonna have to work on as well, because we're gonna want to get some charcoal. Because in this game, when you go to like cook something, there's like different burn temperatures. Like if you look, the burn temperature of a peat brick is 1600 Fahrenheit and the coal temperature is 2000. So certain things smelt at higher temperatures. Copper is one of the lower, yeah. But things like tin and bronze and iron and steel, those are probably going to be higher temperatures. I'm not too familiar with how making steel in this works, but I would assume that, you know, the higher tier material you go, the higher temperature you're going to need. Juniper bush. I don't think... Yeah. Gonna leave that juniper on the ground. I do like this area though. I think if we find a little home over here, good little area, we can set up, move all of our stuff, relocate. It is about 1 AM as I'm recording this, but I'm a little bit sleepy, but it's a-okay. Did my axe break, or did I throw it out? I think it broke. Okay, I'm gonna need to make another axe, so let me get some flint. I'll just break this, make another knife blade. Something about this is so satisfying to me. Like Chisels and Bits, that mod for Minecraft, except it's just a key feature of this game. The chiseling and the napping, and that's just part of the details, and I love that about this game. I feel like I talked about that in the first video, but that's okay. We can have a bit of overlap in conversations. It looks like there's an ancient ruins over there. Yeah, I made a small list of goals I wanted to make. Well, I wanted to complete. And what I have on that list, let me just look, because I did have it like written down on paper. We got relocate, in parentheses, cute area, but good temporal stability. Cute house, just like a starter, basic, probably a little dirt hut, but you know, make it cute. And more copper, of course. I feel like I've put quite a bit of emphasis on copper. But I think starting out, you know, food and moving on to copper, that is like key. And I think food is something I might struggle with until we can get a farm up and going. because that is something I have a history of struggling with in this game. I also don't really pay attention too much to my hunger bar until I'm taking damage. And you know, that's something I could work on. Oh, we do have this river over here that's like an outcrop of that river. Yeah, of this original river. So what we could do is we could build a bigger bridge. Cute one. Emphasis on cute. We can make a bridge to cross here. I want to build a bridge in this game. I feel like that's definitely a goal. A cute little nice bridge, you know? With the supports. Little support beams. Oh, there's a lot of puffballs around here. That'll be great. It'll keep us stocked up on food for a little. Now, I did check when I loaded in, and Vintage Story has updated to 1.21.6, but I have not updated my game to that version just yet. Mainly because I'm not too sure on how all the mods would update. Oh, we got pear tree. I don't know how long it takes for those to grow. Okay, we got 2 days left until we have to deal with the monsters. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna want to move quickly. We are not gonna want to have to deal with those this fast. I'll eat the berries because those expire first. It's raining again. Okay. Let's run back to our little... Oh. That could have been bad. That could have been really bad. Don't want to go splat. That one wouldn't have been as bad, but that first one, that was... Ooh. I actually don't know how far of a... Oh, it's a bunny. I don't know how far of a fall it will take for you to, you know, go kersplat in this game, but I have that, like, it's like at least 20 blocks in Minecraft, I know that for sure. Or, like, a base fall, and then there's feather falling, but, you know, in this game we're a bit more rugged. I don't know why I said that. But yeah. We got 5 hours left. I wonder... I think we could, you know, put some stuff away. And then we could take our cattails and we could make a few baskets so we could start moving. I can make 1 single chest. Okay. You know, we'll take what we can get. Unless... Oh, I do have firewood, so we could... I have so many things going on in my mind. Gotta get charcoal, gotta get food, gotta get copper, gotta get that cat, because I want that cat. I love the cats in this game. Not base game, sadly, but... we love cats. I am definitely more of a cat person than I am a dog person, you know? You know, that might be a good thing, good question to have, you know? Question of the video, are you a cat or dog person, you know? I'm definitely more of a cat person myself, but I honestly love dogs as well. I had a dog for about 13 years, I believe, and I am only 20, so he was a key part of my life. But now, I will say, sadly, I am only down to my 1 cat, but she is so spoiled right now. She's getting all the wet cat food, all the treats. I recently discovered that she loves those, like the little, I don't know, I want to say they're like push pops for cats. It's like the little squeezy tube, but for cat treats, and she goes crazy for that. I've been having to put a little bit of medicine in her ear recently, and she will run at the sight of like the dropper bottle I have for it. But the second I use like the squeezy tube treat to motivate her, she is just completely fine with it as long as she gets it at the end. And you know, I'm completely there for it, you know. If I had to I think when I was a kid and I had to take medicine that I hated the taste of, motivators definitely helped with that, so I completely understand her. Yeah, I think what we're doing, we're just getting some cattails right now. So that way we can make more baskets so we can move to a new area quicker. Because I want to have a stable area before the creepy crawlies start coming out. The little eldritch horrors of this game. I do find it cool that they are kind of based around that theme. That's kind of the side of horror that I never super got into. I was like a big fan of like... Oh, torch went out. Uh-oh. When it comes to horror, I am a big fan of like psychological horror. Oh, hello pig. I need to take that cattail. Like psychological horror, that's great. Kind of like environmental horror, I want to say. Not in like, you know, the environment. Although I think that would be cool. Like nature horror. I'm thinking more of like when it comes to horror games. More like Phasmophobia instead of like Five Nights at Freddy's. Because I think I was a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's growing up. I was so hyped for the movies. And I still need to watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2, so hopefully no spoilers. Thank you. But I was a big Five Nights at Freddy's fan, but it was mainly with like the lore, and I could not handle watching games. Like I would watch people, like I watched Markiplier and Dan TDM, I believe, play Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, there's fish. But I would skip ahead a little bit at the time because I was like 10 years old at the time. And I just, oh, I'm starving. And I just wanted to be mentally prepared for the jump scares because I absolutely hate them. And I think that's definitely something I still hate to this day is jump scare horror. Because it just, you know, it will always get me. Even if I'm expecting it, it will always get me. You know, that might be a good idea to do later. Is maybe for like a subscriber goal. You could do Five Nights at Freddy's. Maybe a live stream, maybe a video. Who knows? I would definitely have to be a bigger subscriber goal in my opinion, but I think we could eventually hit it. That does kind of segue me into something else I wanted to talk about. I noticed that I had hit 28 subscribers as the time of hitting this. As the time of recording this video, I have hit 28 subscribers on YouTube, and honestly, that means so much. Like, it's just, it might be a small amount, but, you know, that's a start, and that is amazing, and I'll be honest, if there was 28 people in this room with me watching me play this video game right now, I would be freaking out. That's a lot of people, if you put it into that perspective. But honestly, I appreciate like all the comments and the support that my first vintage story video got. That amazed me, I'll be honest. So again, thank you guys for that. I don't know if I could ever thank you enough, but thank you. I will just say it over and over again until it counts. Okay. Where's my house? I was yapping so hard I got lost. Okay, so we are over here and we need to be over here. We gotta go south? Oh, there's a bear. Is that a bear? It is in fact a bear. We're gonna avoid the bear for now, but I will need a bear location for later. And if you guys stick around to the end, you guys will see what for, unless this bear decides to come over and start attacking me right now, then we will find out. Okay, bear sitting up, we're gonna give that little fella wide range so he doesn't come after me. Yeah, I have to go south. South west. Okay. And then we'll cross this river. And then hopefully we should be on the right side. Or we could just go... Ooh, yeah, southwest. We go southwest. I did get some fish, so we could see if the kitty would like that. And there's more fish. We're gonna need a little bit of fish to actually get that cat to like us. You know, I think I'm determined. I think I saw that cat, so I think that cat's coming home with me. We'll have soft tacos later. Yeah. Honestly, soft tacos sound very good right now. It's like 1 a.m, but Taco Bell is... I think it's open. I have no idea. Could be worth checking. It's a cheap little food. And it tastes good, so... Yeah, you can tell we're getting closer to where we're supposed to be because our gear's going down. Yeah, we're gonna get some more fish, just for the kitty. Not for us. I will starve before the cat needs food, so... Cat gets all the protein. I can find it again, of course. Ooh, copper. We will definitely take note of that. Okay. We got this little copper bits. We got that on the map. Okay, and now we just gotta go around until we find our way home again. Just a little temporary home, but we will find it. I know I can go to the, like... I know I can do this, and I can pin it. You know, I'll pin that so we can kind of see which way we're going. Oh, there's little chickens over here. I'm gonna have to look up, like, cute designs. Or find some inspiration maybe off of Pinterest for a chicken coop that would still be functional in this game. There's certain size requirements for some things. Like, I know greenhouses, they can... I don't know if it's the greenhouses that can be only a certain size, or if they can be as big as you can, like, as you make them. There has to be a certain limit on that, I feel like. I know that sellers have a limit of what size they can be. That is a spiky berry bush. Do not run into that. Okay. I ran straight past our home. Okay. We are just talking and not really focusing on the gameplay, but that is a-okay. And I don't know what bits I'm gonna cut out. I know, like, on the first video I cut out mainly parts where I wasn't really talking as much, but I think... Sorry, I was taking a drink there. I think I might... I don't know if I want to keep more in. I know I do kind of want to start shortening the videos, because I realized after uploading it that, you know, an almost 2-hour long video, that might be a bit intimidating to some people. But I am still thankful for all of those that watched it and stuck around for that. That was... thank you. Okay, so what we do, we have our ceramic molds. We got pottery class. We're fired and ready to go. We got our bowls, we got our ingot molds, we got a cooking pot so we can start making some better foods. We got some crucibles. I don't really need 4, but you know, making it in bulk. Bulk is good. We probably will need them at some point, or we could just have multiple going. Okay. So. You know, I don't know if I need to, but what I... oh, shoot. I realized my torch isn't going. Okay. Firewood. Fire starter. Get that going again. Oh. Put my torch in there. We gotta get our fire going up again. Okay, and... I think what we're gonna do. There's a lot to get set up for this first little bit. We're gonna throw this coal in there while we have it. And we're gonna get our copper. And that'll make 175 units. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit more copper than that. We're gonna need like 25 because each of these take, as you can see at the top there, 100 units of metal. So we're gonna need that. So I gotta remember how to make the wooden tongs. Yeah. And that is a coil of rope and 6 sticks. I think I have what I need to make it. I don't know if I have the sticks, I'll be honest. Let me just look that up again so we can... Coil of rope. That is 6 cattails. Well, we definitely have that. We don't have the sticks. But we'll use the rest of these to make our little baskets that we're gonna move into. Okay. Okay. We got this. Gotta go get more sticks though. We're just gonna go to this little forested area over here. Because I think that's the best place to find sticks. I'm not sure how common they are, you know, out in the plain area. You know, I got lo-fi going and it's daytime in the game. It's very cozy, very relaxing. My house is quiet. Beautiful. I went straight past the forested area, but we can actually we can go through these leaves. See if there's any, like, branchy leaves. There we go. Birch branchy leaves. And we can get ourselves some sticks from there. Yeah, now we're definitely gonna need a bit more than 6. We only need 6 for the tongs, but we're gonna need 6 for, you know. We're gonna need sticks. Just a lot of sticks in this game. They'll come in handy. So it's always good to have some on stock. And those vines we're gonna need as well at some point. I think they're mainly used for rope, but I would rather use them for rope than... Actually, cattails might be a better use. The vines would be good for decoration, though. Yeah, I think I might use those for decoration. Now, if I remember right, actually... I uploaded that video after Thanksgiving for Americans. But I do remember on Thanksgiving just absolutely binge watching Stranger Things, and I'll be honest, I am so excited. I was so sad that I had to wait for Christmas to finish it, but I am so hyped for this final season. It is unbelievable. Okay, we got some more water. Inner copper. It's good. I'm gonna take the rest of this coal out if I can. So that we don't spill it. We don't spill it? Yeah, we don't use it. Okay, we're gonna make those tongs so we can pick up this little guy, because we will take damage if and we will drop it if we try and pick it up if it's too hot. Gotta have that in our offhand and then we can hold it. We're gonna go for the pickaxe mold first. And then we're gonna go for the hammer. Now, we're gonna need that anvil filled up, that 900 units of metal, but the first 2 things we're gonna want to get is the pickaxe and the hammer. And once we get those, it'll be easy to show why. But when you mine the pickaxe, when you mine the ore, it'll break into chunks, and to break the chunks into the ore itself, you'll need the hammer to do that. So, yeah. Is this just peat? Yeah, it's all peat. Great. Okay, yeah, I think with the rift here, we're gonna start relocating, because this reminds me of what's to come. If you stand in here, your temporal thing goes down really fast. And then your friend Dave shows up. It's kind of hard to see him, but he's there. I think that's Dave. But yeah, I'm gonna step out of that before we get teleported away. I don't know if it's like a teleportation thing. I've never been to like the Rust world in this, but I've heard so many things about it. I would like to stay in the cozy little overworld of this game. And we'll just let our temporal stability go up naturally. I don't know if I want to build super close to this guy. I mean, it would be easier if we lived close to where we originally stayed. Oh, look at the little raccoons. I think I can tame the raccoon at some point with one of the mods I have. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if I took that out or not. You know, what I might do is I might set up around this cliff, this little cliffside right over here. And then we can see what kind of home I can make from here. We're just gonna put those there. I don't remember making 2 axes. I might have at some point. Hey, okay. Okay. We got our inventory clear so we can start moving over. Let me make a waypoint on here. We'll get lost. New home. Smiley face. Oh, smiley face. There we go. And we'll pin that. Just so we don't lose it. Because I would definitely lose it. Although it would be kind of easy to recognize. It's just like that cliff over there. But, you know, cliff across from that guy. From Puck. I think Puck's his name. Yeah, I think so. If it's not, that's his name now. Puck. Like a hockey puck. Oh, I'm starving again. Lovely. Like I said, I really don't keep an eye on my food until I need it, and I did put every bit of my food in those chests, so we're not gonna eat the fish. Save that for the cat. Fresh for one day, we might need to find that cat pretty quickly. Or put it in a chest, that would also work. But I don't really pay attention to my kitty! Speaking of kitty. Okay. Now I would not recommend I can't speak. I would not recommend doing this to your actual pets, you know? Do not dig a hole and put them in there. Especially to get them to love you. They will not love you if you do that, but in this game, you know, it works. It's a fictional game. So, we're just gonna feed the kitty. Feed the kitty. Will it take the fish? It took the fish. Okay. We got a cat. Okay. Taming progress 40%. We're working on getting a cat. And even the cat's the cat's not gonna be like a Minecraft cat where we can have it sit and, you know, stay. I think it has like an obedience level almost. If I remember. Did I get everything? Okay, I did get everything out of there. I think we're gonna move the copper molds next. Because those stack in our inventory. Very great, very usable, very easy. Did not think about the hardened copper. Because we are not gonna be able to take that out until that is done. So I think we'll leave those here. We'll clear our inventory so we can pick up more chests so we can bring those over and, you know, get more space. We might need more cattails. That's okay. You know, we'll plant a little tree right here. Because even if I take this down, it'll commemorate first home. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What's a little butterfly? Oh, more. Holy crap, that is 4 butterflies. 5? Oh my gosh. We got so many butterflies. And we got our little cat. You know what? For the cat's sake, what I'm gonna do, since it's raining, we're just gonna give it a little shelter. Be nice to the kitty. We want the kitty to love us. And we will love the kitty back. You know, now one thing is that the kitty's gonna need a name. So, if you have any name suggestions for the cat, then feel free to leave them in the comments and I will go through and I'll pick my favorite. I'll be honest, I'll just pick my favorite. Or if there's one that gets the most likes, you know, that might influence my favorite. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna move back, get a reed chest over here. We're gonna need to find more copper though. That is like more surface copper. Just because I don't feel like going through all that effort of panning to get more copper. Oh, where is it? It's over here. It's a little bit further down the cliff. Okay, seeds will be in this chest. We'll put the fish here too. Still fresh for one day. We might have to get more fish. It's okay. We don't really need these stones right now. We can, you know, just leave them there. They'll have space. We'll get here. We'll place these. Bowls down. Our ingot molds. I am going to take back my puffball mushrooms because those are a necessity. Oh, there's a rift right there. How lovely. Great. Okay. I did not see that. I don't know how I didn't see it. That is right there. Okay. We still have a day or so before they start spawning, so we have time to build a wall. Little walls up, get a roof going. We got time, guys. We got time. It will be in this video. I believe that we do have our first monster. Yeah. I do think for my planning for this video that I do want to... I think I might record for like about roughly an hour and 30 minutes. But then maybe cut it down to about the hour mark. Because I feel like an hour definitely seems... For the vintage story community, it definitely seems like a more sizable video. I think for this, for this series, I do just overall want to do kind of like less edited footage. At some point, I might get to the point where I do more editing, more fancy editing on it, but trying to keep with the cozy vibes, you know? Now, last time for the first video, I did do Stardew Valley music. I wonder what I wonder what music I will do for this background video. Yeah, I can't speak right now, guys. Yeah, it's late. I might I might need to get some sleep. But I have some options. I have some ideas of what kind of music I could go for. I was messing around for a little bit trying to figure out how to make music so I could make my own like outro almost. Don't think it went too well. Like, it was kind of like what I ended up making, it was kind of catchy, but it wasn't quite what I was looking for. So I might end up finding some copyright free music. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Go back to like the 2015 outro vibes. That'll be great. Oh, there is some high fertility soil here. That will be great for farms. I do have the high fertility soil, like, with the particles, just because... Honestly, I would have walked past this so many times, and I would have thought it was regular grass. It's like, it would have blended in perfectly, and I would never have seen it. So that is why I have the particles for that. We did get our first snow, I believe, since, yeah, we got our first snow around here since I last uploaded. I live in the Midwest, that's all I'm gonna say, so it's kinda, our weather, it's kinda all over the place is the best way to put that. Like one day we could have tornado weather and then the next day it could be like a blizzard. Like, I am not kidding. I know that last year we ended up getting like 3 feet of snow and that was... we were not expecting that whatsoever. Low-key, I'll be honest, I kind of hope we get that much snow this year, but I don't think we will. But, you know, never say never. I just want to get like that snowed-in experience, although it's probably not good. Like, I think being snowed in would not be great. It wasn't great when we were snowed in. I think my stepmom at the time, she, like, we couldn't see, like, that there was 2 feet of snow in our driveway, and she drove into it, and we had to spend, like, an hour digging her out. That was fun. It was great. It does give me a reason to stay inside and drink hot chocolate. And I will never complain about that. Read a book, get cozy with the animals under the blanket. Great. It is about 1:45 right now. Okay, I'm gonna finish getting the rest of these seeds over here. Get this food. What we can do is I can take this copper out of that mold, but we're gonna have to leave that hammer there. We're gonna have to come back for that hammer. That hammerhead, like the shark. There's a lot of cool sharks. I think hammerhead sharks are the ones that they kind of scare me, I'll be honest, not gonna lie. Hammerheads. Great white sharks, they're cool. They're I feel like they're not as threatening as, you know, media makes them out to be. But my favorite kind of shark, which I don't think is really a shark, is a whale shark, because they just look so pretty. I love their spots. And I'll be honest, it's kind of cool to see, like, whale sharks portrayed as humans, because when they do, they get the, like, white freckles to represent their spots, and I think that's very cute. Very cute indeed. Okay, so we're gonna want to find a little bit more copper so that we can make that copper node. We don't have walls. We'll focus on that. We'll cross that river when we get to it. We're definitely gonna need walls. That is a little cave. I do not want to go down there. Because I know we have that grace period, but I am not entirely sure if they will still spawn in the caves or not. We're gonna go this way. Just south. See if there's any copper or anything to make note of on these mountains over here. I think I've explored them too much. And if you see like those sparkles, that's like meteoric iron. However, I'm just not paying attention to that because I have no idea how to do any iron in this game just yet, so it is not important to us at the moment. We focus on surviving, and then we maybe get some iron. But we gotta, to get the iron, we gotta get the copper, and to get the copper, we gotta get the copper bits, so that's what we're doing now. And then there's a whole, like, tin bronze stage in between that, so we'll get there. We'll get there, guys, eventually. You know, one thing I think I will do, though, when it comes to building, is I will speed up the footage for that. Just so I can kind of kick back, relax, focus on building a cute little home. And that way y'all aren't watching me place block for block. I think that would be much more entertaining. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is andesite, right? Yeah, we have a big ol' andesite field over here. So I think when we start building our houses, it's definitely gonna have like an andesite presence for sure. Oh, more copper, thank gosh. We do need that. It's only a little bit of copper, but a little makes a difference. Better than no copper. And that's another ore place for us later. We got all this andesite gravel. Oh, flex. Great. Quartz bits. Okay. Seems like there's a big quartz node underneath that dirt over there. I think if we... yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was about to say, like, I think checking in the andesite field, the orange of the copper is definitely going to stand out, and by sure golly it did. I've never said that before in my life, and I don't know if I would ever say that again. We'll find out. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Copper is an exciting thing. We're gonna go check out this trader though. Hello. Who are you? What's your name? Building materials trader. Okay. What's your name? Miguel. Okay. What are you trading? Birch planks. Ooh, wallpaper. Oh my gosh. You're right over here. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna come in handy, thank you. We're gonna see if we can find any more copper before it gets dark. It is almost nighttime, so we're gonna want to be heading back soon. But any extra copper, I think we'll have enough for what we want to make. Yeah, that'll turn into 75 units, so we will definitely have enough. Yeah, I think we're good. I am out of food. And I think I put my knife away too, so it's not like I will single-handedly harvest berries. Oh, and there's a structure over there. Gosh, there's so many things to check out in this game. I am so excited to find out more about this game with y'all as I play along. It's gonna be great. I do need to start getting more into like watching more content. There was a minute before I started making this series that I was just binge watching videos. And I need to, maybe not binge watch, but I do need to start watching some more people play this. At least basic survival. The person who showed, the creator that originally showed me this game was Gemini Tay, and I love her content so much. I've been watching her Hermitcraft series. She's a very big inspiration to me, I would say, when it comes to making this content. Especially with like the cozy vibes and the building and just everything. Ooh, quartz. But yeah. Wait a bunny. I need to like, my brain cannot focus on like one thing at a time. It's like everywhere all at once. Good thing though, we got the copper. We can make the hammer, so we can get the pickaxe. We can get the hammer, so we can get more copper, so we can make the anvil, so we can start forging stuff, so. It's a very slow-paced game, Vintage Story is, but I appreciate the slowness. It kind of makes you have to slow down a little bit. I was watching a video earlier, though, about playing Minecraft for the long term. And you know, that's kind of interesting. Because I've seen a lot of people start like forever worlds recently. And I feel like that's... everyone talks about like the 2-week Minecraft phase. And I've been kind of in that for a little bit, but it would be cool to start a forever world. where you just play with the updates. And then you never really lose that inspiration. Like, it's okay to take a break. Because, you know, you're not gonna always want to play Minecraft, of course. It's a great game, but you can't... There's people that play only Minecraft. And that's also okay. Gaming is, you know, you just do what you want, you know? I don't know where I'm going with this, but you get it, I hope. You just kind of do what feels right, and I think it would be cool to be able to go back to like that childhood almost feel of Minecraft, where I would just go get home from school and spend 20 hours fishing. I was obsessed with fishing in Minecraft as a kid, and that is completely fine. I played way too much of that. It was just one world. I was inspired by Minecraft story mode at the time. I built myself a little house on the Xbox 360. And then after I would harvest all my huge potato fields that did not need to be that big, I would go and fish. So I was never lacking on food. And that was back when like strip mining was a thing. I believe that world was like 1.13. I think it was before that actually. I remember the ocean temples, but I don't remember anything else being in the water. It is like the one world I remember like super vividly. The house I made, the mine shaft I made, the horses. Oh my gosh. I think that was when, actually that was just when they added horses actually. So they might not have even had the ocean temples. It'd be so cool if I was able to find that world, but that Xbox, I don't know if we even have that Xbox anymore, I'll be honest. And if we did, I don't know if it would even have the same saves, so who knows, that might be lost to history, but the memory is still fresh in my mind. It'd be cool to recreate it somehow. Maybe that's something I could do. Yeah, I definitely, now that I think about it, it was definitely before 1.13 just because when I was fishing, there was no salmon or cod. It was just like that blue fish. That was all we had. Okay, we're gonna build a little thing right here. Actually, no. No. Because our copper hammer is over there. We want that copper hammer. We're gonna fish. Where's the fish? We are gonna feed our friend on our way over. Hopefully by the end of this video we will have a cat. And we will be having copper. So hopefully. And I think it would be cool to probably record several sessions, like several episodes in one sitting, like one session, but I don't think I'll do that tonight at least. I have noticed though that I kind of get into the flow of like not stumbling over my words quite as much towards the end of these videos, but by the time, it's usually like one of those things where it's like the second you get it down, that's when you have to go or something. Like it usually happens. Like it happens with me with baking as well. Did my torch go out? Did I? Okay, I am just all over the place right now. Firewood. Fire starter. Oh, I don't think I relit it. Oh, I don't have the coal. I'll be back. We'll go get the coal. I completely forgot to feed the kitty. We will feed the kitty. And know it's kind of hard to see where I'm heading because it's so dark in this game at night, but we're doing our best with torchlight. Okay. 80%. We just gotta wait a little bit for it to be hungry. And then we will get it one more fish. And it will love us. It might have to stay in the hole for a little bit. Sadly. We're gonna make it a cozy little area though. Gonna have a bed. Best food anyone could ask for, fresh fish. It'll be great. We're gonna love that cat so much. It is very dark and it is very late. I might have to cut this recording a little bit short, but I will be— oh, I'm food. Food. I'm determined to get my goals done right now. It has been a minute since I played, so I think I'm doing great. Oh, there's so much food in here. I don't want to eat the grain, actually. I say that after I ate just like a whole bunch of it. Okay, I came here for the coal. 1 day left. Ooh, love that. Okay. As my mom would say, we're gonna want to get our butts in gear. We got to get this done. We gotta get a house, a little wall and roof built so we don't have to worry about the monsters as much. They are gonna be a little scary. It'll be great to have a bed, but at the same time there's a lot of stuff we can make do with at night. There's a lot of stuff we can do at night. Still, you know. We could probably set up like a little panning area in our new home. We could start panning for like through the bony soil. And even just sand and copper. Sand and— yeah, sand and gravel is what we can pan through. Okay, get that copper in there. Since we're still safe, I'm gonna break these wattle gates and we're gonna take them with us. I don't think I'm gonna take all of the rammed earth, but I am gonna take quite a bit of it just for now. While that copper smelts. We don't have to worry as much about getting the materials. I do really appreciate though all the love y'all have been giving my video. It means a lot. I know I said it before, but I'll just say it again. Every time I got a notification that like one of y'all commented, it just made my day, I'll be honest. Like one of the highlights, I'll be honest. It's so like gratifying to see people enjoying and engaging with my content that I made. Oh, that is hot. Swap the tongs out. There we go. Okay. Now we still have a little bit of copper in here, but it'll be fine. Oh, shoot. I used that that coal. Okay. We'll get some more coal. We're gonna have to make some charcoal anyways. We get to wait for this to cool, and I could break the roof and, you know, have it be rained on, but then that would explode, and that's not great. We do not want that to explode on us. And it would explode because it would cool down way too fast. It's kind of interesting that the developers of this game thought of that, though. Like, I don't think I would have thought of it. Will that explode? I don't think it will. Maybe? We'll find out. I hope not. We're just gonna get what rammed earth I can. Now that we do have this pickaxe, I can dig a little bit into the mountain. so that'll make it easier to hollow out a little house. That's almost cool. I will want to get this cat though before it gets super late. I actually don't know if you have to wait before feeding it. I just have been doing that. We'll get the fish and then we'll feed it. We'll give it a good meal. And hopefully that's enough for it to love us. It does look like the sun is rising. We are definitely going to want to get this roof built. These walls built. Rebuild our shelter. I don't know. I don't think I'll go too fancy with it, you know? Just doing what I need. You know, I kind of wonder if I could use like a bush as a functional window. Just to kind of see like whether or not it's daylight. But I guess we do have those gates, so I don't think we'll have to worry about that. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna need more. We do have this dirt in here that we can turn into some rammed earth as well. That's gonna be a little bit more for us. We'll just move these ingots in here. We will... Let's build this out here. That's my thinking noise right there, the hamster noise. Very thoughtful hamster. That is uneven. Break this. And then make this wall here. It's kind of funky, but we're getting there. Actually, we're gonna want this to be a too tall door because I don't have enough wattle gates. Make it a 2x2. Got that medium fertility soil I could also use. Or we could just, you know. This is also medium fertility, but we will use this because our safety comes first. That's a great logo. Maybe. I don't know. Probably. It should be some people's logos, but... Okay. Got some more of that rammed earth. We can do that there. I think we need a very intricate roof for now. We just gotta get that job, get the job done, you know. Fish. 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 I came over here for the fish. We'll go get that cat. You know, I'm kind of proud of the progress that I've made so far in this video. We're gonna have a cat. We're gonna have enough stuff to go mining for copper. Instead of, you know, just scavenging. Scavenging? Scavenging? Scavenging for food? Yeah, I think that's the word. I don't know. I'm pretty like I'm 90% sure that's the word. Scavenging for like the Earth's surface for copper. Hello, kitty. Oh. 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 We don't have to name it right now, right? We can name it later. We'll figure out whether or not. Hello, kitty. Would you like to take a picture with me? It's going to be very hard to take a picture in this hole. It's okay. Come back. I will come back for you, kitty. Go back into the first person, please. Think. I am stuck in this hole. It is not fun. Oh. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. You know, even if I can't name it in the future, we will know its name. I will make a sign for it. Go... like... old Minecraft. Oh, they are both hot. They are both hot. You are not as hot. Nope, you are hot. I'm sorry, fish. I'm sorry, cat. Okay. Okay. We're figuring it out, guys. We're gonna take this cast back, though. And you know, while we're here, we're just gonna take the rest of this rammed earth. Not the rest of it, but you know, some of it. We still want some remnants of where we first set up. I am gonna give that cat this one fish I have left before I eat it, because we want the cat to love us. For certain. It's not like it's gonna stop loving us now, but you know. A little bit of extra fish doesn't hurt. Oh. Okay. You don't want the fish, it's okay. No, we'll catch you some fish. I will eat this fish. So it does not go to waste, and I will catch you some fresh fish. And it shall be perfect. Perfect for the feline friend. I don't know if I regret saying that or not. We'll find out. We're finding out a lot today, guys. Okay. We're almost there. Got the copper. We got the earth. We got the hammerhead. We're gonna be so set, guys. So set for the next video. We can go through. Oh, we can go through. Get all those copper nodes that I've found around here. And we can start mass producing. Maybe not mass producing, but we'll be making some copper. Good amount of copper. At least in the daytime, because it's gonna be scary at night. I could probably, there's a thing that will hold these these molds. And I will probably make that at some point to save space. I think it's mainly just sticks, but you know. Do I have a shovel? I don't think I do. I have 2 axes though. Yeah, I got 2 axes. I will make a flint shovel right now. And I like this game because you can just kind of set things down if you press the— ow. That's why I was holding it. We're just not gonna hover over that because that is ouchy. It's nice because you can just, like, you could use that as a piece of decor. Like, have it on the side of like a barn or something, make it look lived in. Okay, we're gonna put you in our back pocket because it is way too hot to be holding you. Yeah, maybe you don't want to, you know, just casually try and hold something that's 1,000 degrees in Fahrenheit. Probably not, you know. Not the smartest idea. See, I think that's gonna be the sad thing about living next to this cliff. We could probably at some point make like a fencing or along there, like along the top. So that we don't have to worry about animals falling. Yeah, we're just gonna get some of this. We're gonna rebuild our little shelter that we had, but over here. Because I definitely want to be protected now that monsters will be spawning. Open, close. We could have like a little sunroof. Nah, probably not. I think I'll keep with the safety of a fully enclosed home. Let's get 2 more just to round that out to an even. That's math. 6. 30. Yeah, now we can make, okay, we can make 30 more rammed earth. And we will, that should be enough to complete our structure. Probably a little bit more than enough, but you know, rather have extra than not enough. Yeah, we can fully enclose our home. It's kind of small, but we will, it's our little base of operations as we start. It can only get bigger and better from here. We got a cat. I wonder if I could bring the cat over. I should get some food first, just to make sure, because I see that it said 3 bars, so I should probably do something about that first. I think next episode we're gonna want to start a farm. Yeah, the elderberry is not good to eat, so sadly we will have to eat some grain. But that's why I would like to start a farm in the next episode. Just so that way we can start growing our own food, because grain and just overall sealed food, it's gonna be so good for the future. Oh, it's a little baby chicken. Got some water in this cave. Was going for the cat. We're going for the cat. We cannot get distracted by the cave. We're gonna go for the cat. I know cats aren't really affected by the low temporal stability, but you know. We can get it out of its little hole. We can bring it to our home. I don't know why I had to think about my wording on that, but I know that the first time I played with the cat mod, I had to build like a little chisel area so that the cat would not go in the fire area, but you know, we're gonna have a little protection thing for it right now. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just petting the cat to increase the obedience. Because I think in order to command it, we need to get it to follow us, it needs 30% obedience. We're just gonna sit here for a while we wait for that to, you know, hit there. I might speed this part up in editing. Okay, there we go. That should be enough obedience for it to follow us. I use that little moment as a time to get a drink. So if y'all haven't drank any water today, usually, you know, I'm not the best person. To talk about this, I don't drink a lot of water myself. I need to. But it's good to hydrate, you know? Drink some water, or if you haven't eaten today, get like a snack. Take your medicine, that's also great to do. And we have our little cat. The cat's coming home with us. We're gonna make some soft tacos. I wonder if there is tacos with this game, because with the mods I have, there's like, I think there's expanded foods. So maybe there is soft tacos. Okay. Now there isn't any fire on the floor. Oh my gosh. You seem like a rambunctious little cat. Okay. You know guys, I'm proud of everything I have accomplished in today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. This is probably where I'm going to end it here, because I do need some sleep at some point, you know. Sleep is good. But we got copper, we got cat. We're gonna be able to start mining for the copper ages. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so good. I am so excited for the next video. Actually, honestly, I just took a photo. Oh, could probably hear that. It's okay. That's gonna be for the thumbnail. It's gonna look very familiar, guys, that screenshot. But, you know, leave a comment as to what I should name this cat. I don't know if I can still name it. If not, we're gonna find a way. We're gonna take care of this cat. We're gonna love it so much. And in the next episode, we're gonna be getting some copper. Starting a farm. Maybe building a house. You know, I see very much potential for the next episode to have some more editing. So, we'll see. But thank you all for watching. This has been Buddy Eats Moss on episode 2 of the coziest vintage story series you might watch. That's my goal, at least. So, thank you for sticking around this long. Feel free to comment, subscribe, like, you know, basic YouTube things. But thank you for sticking around. I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.